it's okay. There won't be any activity on Classroom only that day. And also we don't have to connect after that. Okay, so on Monday we connect at 6 as usually. We take the review and then you have 30 minutes so you can take a break, study a little bit or whatever you want, and then you are going to be able to start your exam. Okay, that is your schedule. Just give me a moment. Just give me a second. Okay, so another thing, guys, remember you do your exam on Moodle, okay? Maybe the majority of you already have an account on Moodle, but if you don't have any account, please let me know so I can share the tutorial with you, okay? And that's it. I'm going to post your writing, but I want to show you the writing right now. Just give me a second. Just a moment. Here is your writing. Let me share it with you. Okay, this is your writing. You are going to have it posted on Classroom in the next hour. You have all the weekend to work on it, okay? So you remember when you were a kid, okay? You are going to have this imaginary situation. When you were a kid, your parents gave you a lot of pieces of advice, a lot of advices, a lot of rules, and also orders that made you behave correctly, okay? According to society rules. You have to write, this is the important part, a paragraph using reported speech. You are going to explain all those advices, rules, and orders that your parents gave to you when you were a kid. Okay? You have to explain that. Okay? Using the reported speech between 130 and 140 words. Okay? So that is your writing. You have all the weekend to work on it. Okay, so I can check them and only you need to copy and paste during your exam. Okay, so we are going to start. Let me share with you this super quick game. I'm going to be asking like 5 people of you. Okay, some simple questions. Just give me a second. I'm going to share my screen so you can see whenever I change. Okay, this is the game. I'm going to see a number from here, okay, for example, 4, and I'm going to ask the question we have, and we are going to, like 4 or 5 people, only 4 or 5 people, just to practice your speaking and just to close yesterday's topic, all right? So let's begin. Let's see what is my first question and also what is my first volunteer. Okay, only one. We are going to be here. My person is going to be Rodrigo Velasquez. So this is your question. Where did you used to live? Okay, where did you used to live? A different place from what you live right now. Where did you used to live? So you can invent the answer, it's fine. So Rodrigo, can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, so where did you used to live?
I used to live in Michoacán.
Okay, very good. Well done. So let's see who is going to be my next person. And also, what is your question? Okay, number 2. Let's go back and let's see. So 1, 2, 3, 4. This is my question and my next volunteer is going to be Omar. Where are you used to spending your holidays? Where are you used to spending your holidays?
I used to stay in Michoacán.
Okay, that's a famous place, I see. All right. Good job. Let's continue like 2 more questions and then we are going to start with the final topic before your exam. Okay, so let's see how many of them. Okay, 2. 1, 2. This is my question, and my person is going to be Katia. Are you used to sharing your bedroom? Are you used to sharing your bedroom? With your sister, brother, maybe a cousin? You are on mute. I see you're speaking, but you're on mute.
I used to my sister.
Okay, so are you
I used to sharing my sister.
with your sister? Good job. And also you use the ing. Well done. 2 more questions, okay? 2 more volunteers. And then we stop and we finish this topic. Okay, 2 again. My question is going to be, okay, 1, 2. Okay, Williams, did you used to lie to your parents? Did you used to lie to your parents? So you had your your microphone open, but now it is closed.
No, but more or less.
Okay, I understand. Good job. Thank you so much. And now the last one, so we can stop this topic. Okay, now we have 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. This one, it may be a little bit complicated. What about Paula? How often do you used to get in trouble when you were younger or when you were a child? How often do you used to get in trouble? How often did you used to get in trouble?
I don't understand the question, teacher.
Okay. Remember, guys, here, when I use how often, I'm talking about frequency, okay? And here specifically, sorry, just a moment. Okay, so here we have the phrase used to, remember? When used to, we talk about repeated action in the past. So I'm talking about the frequency, okay? Always, sometimes, generally, never. How often did you used to get in trouble when you were a child? For example, I may say, I never used to get in trouble because I was a super good child, okay? On the other hand, I used to get in trouble all the time because I wanted to laugh a lot, okay? I wanted to drive my parents crazy, okay? So remember, guys, because we are going to also use those questions in the reported speech with how often we ask about the frequency, okay? Any question, guys, until this point? We are going to finish. We are going to close. Used to, be used, and also get used to. No questions? No? Okay, so this was just a little practice because when we are speaking, we do not have enough time to think. Okay, so that is why we need to practice a lot, because if you have a conversation, you don't have time to remember grammar and all that stuff. Okay, you just need to listen and answer, okay, in that moment. So let's begin. Okay, we are going to start working with reported speech now with questions. This is not difficult, but it may be a little confusing. Okay, so I'm going to show you, let me find it where it is. Okay, a super short video, and then we are going to start working with questions. Okay, so please pay attention. This is super short. Here we go. Okay, so we can stop it here. Okay, there were a couple of examples. Let me go with the presentation so we can start checking that. Now, remember, we are going to focus on questions, reported speech, interrogative statement, or simply questions, okay? This is easy. We have two types of questions. The questions we can answer with yes or no, and the open questions, okay? The questions that we have to explain something. And on those questions, we are going to use the WH questions, simply all those ones, okay? All those ones. So the easy ones are the yes or no questions, okay? I mean, when we have to do the reported speech, the easy part is talk about yes or no questions, okay? The most complicated one is when we have to face all those WH questions, okay? Because if you confuse them, you are going to be in trouble, okay, when you are making that report. But let's check those specific cases. So then we can start practicing, okay? So there are some rules or there are some specific situations with this topic, okay? So let me show you this. When we report questions, okay, the subject comes before the verb. So in a normal question, you remember that you have to change the order, okay? For example, I am going to the beach. Okay, that is my affirmative phrase. So to make a question, I have to switch the order. Am I going to the beach? Okay, so we have to switch the order. When we are doing the reported speech, we don't know how to do that switch, okay? So that is what this means. The subject comes before the verb, as we do it in an affirmative sentence. Okay, so where are you going? Now the reported speech. Oh, he asked me where I was going. Okay, so I need to convert this question in the same order that's an affirmative idea. So in this way, it's easy for me. I just need to remember to do the backsheet, okay? Okay, I have to go back in the past, convert any tense into the past one, okay? Another example, what do you want? She asked me what I wanted, okay? So my order is the same as an affirmative idea. So this is the easy part, okay? Let's see the next rule. When reporting questions, we don't know how to use the auxiliary to, only when we are in negative questions. That is also super easy because we only use the auxiliary when we are talking about negative things. Who doesn't like cheese? He asked me who didn't like cheese. And that is simple. We just follow the rules and that's it. So what happened in the next situation? Okay. With yes or no question, we can use if or whether. Okay. Is the same meaning. Okay. So do you want me to come? My reported speech is, I asked him if he wanted to come. If he wanted me to come. Is the same as if I say, I asked him whether he wanted me to come. Sometimes this word is complicated, okay? If you want to go safely, okay? If you want to say if all the time, is okay. I just want you to know that there is not more advanced, but like more formal, kind of, okay? So the last rule, okay, this is also easy. When we report questions with who or with what, we are asking about a person or asking about an explanation, we can play or we can change the order of this, of my verb. For example, who is the champion? I can say, she asked me who the champion was, or simply, she asked me who was the champion, okay? If I want to follow the rule that is a question, okay, we switch who the champion was. If I don't want to complicate myself, I just put it, she asked me who was the champion, okay? Like one more time in an affirmative idea, okay? So any question, guys, we are going to start working, reporting now questions, no affirmative statements, now questions, okay? Any question until this point? As you see, the order is easy, okay? We don't not get to be complicated. We don't not get to be scared because the order is easy. Okay, it's easy for you. When you are reporting, you imagine that you are saying an affirmative statement. You just need to follow the rules. Simple present, I pass it to simple past. Past, I pass it to past perfect, and all that stuff. Only when we have, WH, come on, just a moment. WH question, you may be confused with those words, but with the practice, it's going to become easier. So, any question, guys, until this point? No? Yes? Tell me. Mm-hmm. Remember with the affirmative phrases, we said, okay, she told me, or she said that, etc., etc. Now, we are going to use ask, okay? We can also use more verbs, okay? For example, she asked who, she demanded me, okay? But those are like more advanced verbs that we do not use in a basic level or in an intermediate level. But also, if you have any other verb similar or a synonym of ask, is okay. But in this case, we go easy, okay? He asked. Instead of, when we are reporting affirmative statements, he or she said, he or she told me. When we are reporting questions, he asked me, okay? Any other question? Okay, so yes.
Could you share with us this information, please?
Yes, I'm going to update this
Okay.
presentation after the class.
Okay.
So I waited until today because I wanted you to have all the information before your exam. Okay, so
Okay,
I'm going
perfect.
to update it after the class so you have it on Classroom if you want to check it. In this presentation, you have all the links, the videos, the exercise, and all that stuff. Okay?
Okay, thank you.
You're very welcome. Let me share something with you. I want we to practice all together with a video, okay? With a tiny part from a movie. Just give me a moment. Okay. Before that, we are going to do an exercise, a grammar exercise, okay? All together. So we are going to think all together. So you can see it here on the screen. And after that, we are going to have the opportunity to listen and then report. Okay, so let me zoom this a little bit. Let's practice this option. Oh, okay. So this is my question. Did you meet each other at school? He asked them if they met at school, if they've met at school, if they met at school. In the number 3, we do not have if. So, sorry. Which one? 1, 2, or 3?
Number 1.
Number 1.
Second.
Second, okay. 1 or 2?
Second.
Second.
Second, okay.
Because
now,
we have had, we need to change it to have, no?
Okay. In which
Nope.
tense is this?
Past.
Simple past. Okay. So we need to put simple past in which tense?
Past perfect.
Past perfect. Well done. And where do we have past perfect? 1, 2, or 3?
The second.
The second. Good job. Okay. This is like they had the contraction.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Well done. We are going to check it at the end because we need to answer all of them. But well done. Let's go with the number 2. Okay. Why are you wearing sunglasses? She wondered. This is similar like I'm asking myself. Okay. She wondered why he was wearing sunglasses. Why was he wearing sunglasses? If he was wearing sunglasses.
Number 3.
First.
Number
Number
3. Number 1. 1 or 3?
3.
3. Okay. I listen more 3. I'm going to keep it. Next one. So, who else have you told? They asked me who else we told. If have we told, who had we told else? That's weird.
First.
Who else we told? Okay. Let's go with the next one. Okay. Were you listening to me? Oh, good question, guys. Were you listening to me? Imagine I ask you why we'd be listening to her, whether we'd be listening to her, if we were listening to her.
Number 3.
Number 3. Okay. Let's go really quick. Okay. How will you get to France? Okay. How will you arrive to France? I asked them, how will they get to France? How would they get to France? How they would get to France?
Number 3.
2 or
Number
3? Okay, listen more 3. Do I keep the 3? The third one?
3.
Okay, now listen more 3. Let's continue. Okay, have you already met him? He asked me whether I already met him, if I already met him, if I'd already met him.
Number 3.
Number 3.
Number 3, okay. Let's continue. We're almost done. What can we do about this? We wanted to know whether we could do about it, or if we could do about it, what we could do about it, what we do about it.
First.
Number 2.
First. Okay, listen more the first one. Thank you. Let's go with the final one so we can check it. Can I get you a coffee, or can I invite you a coffee? Can I grab a coffee for you? I offered if I could get him a coffee, getting him a coffee, to get him a coffee.
Number 3.
Number 3. Okay, so now let's check all the answers. Good job. Okay, I offered to get him a coffee. Okay, next one. Okay, what can we do about this? What can
What? The second.
the second one? What we could do about it? What could we do about it?
The 3. It's the 3. Number 3.
Number 3.
No, 2.
2 or 3.
Because the
Number
subject is before to a verb, no?
The subject comes before the verb. Good job. Remember, when we are doing the reported speech, it comes the easiest way, okay? So we just remember that we are speaking as in an affirmative sentence, okay? So good job. This one, what we could do about it, okay? Well done. Let's continue with the next one. Okay, have you already met him? He asked me if I already met him. Well done. Good job. How would you get to France? I asked them how they will get to France. Good job. This one. Were you listening to me? Great question. He asked us which one. Were you listening to me?
The first.
First.
First,
Number 2.
Yes,
Number
number two. This is the same as if. So that is why I told you at the beginning, maybe this is confusing. Okay. If. Why? This is in past. Okay. If I say it in present, I say, are you listening to me? Okay. So if I ask why, where, I don't have that word here. Okay. I don't have that word. That is why I cannot go with this option. It's the same if you want the simply way in present. Are you listening to me? Or she asked us if we were listening to her. But this is in past, so we have to put it in past perfect. Okay, that is the reason. It may be a little bit confusing, but that is the explanation. And the first one is correct. Who else have you told? Okay, why are you wearing sunglasses? Now I have my wife. Okay, she wondered, or she was asking herself. This is the same. Okay. This one. Why was he wearing sunglasses?
Second thing.
The second.
First.
The first one.
the first one.
Yes, why he was wearing sunglasses. This is the same as an affirmative sentence. So why he was wearing sunglasses. Okay. Very good. So let's continue the last one. It was correct. Well done. So guys, any question until this point? No questions? Okay, so because of the time, I'm going to stop the session. Please help me to join really quick. I have something to show you, okay, like an example of what you are going to do with your final project, okay? Because in the next session on Classroom, you are going to work on Teams with your project team, okay? So let me stop the session and help me to join really quick.
Recording stop.
Okay, so more people is coming, but let me tell you, I'm going to show you a video. This is an example or something similar to what you are going to do on your final project, okay? So hopefully we can finish 10 minutes earlier so you can go and work with your team. So I think anyone else is connecting, I can share right now. Okay, more people is coming. This is the video, okay? I'm not going to play the complete video, just a part, okay? But I want you to have to catch the example, okay? There are people interviewing a man, and there is a woman taking notes of that interview. But this woman is taking notes now in the reported speech version. Okay, so please pay attention to what is happening in the video, and then we can start working on Teams regarding to your final project. So here we go.
I am at the void deck of Block 3, Mango Street, with brothers Michael and Jonathan Lee, who have just completed collecting old items from some of their neighbors. Who decided to embark on this activity, and why?
The idea came about when we saw stacks of old newspapers beside them.
Hello.
Cut. Sarah, You can't use your phone when we are recording.
A written report? Yes, Miss Berry. We will complete a report by tomorrow morning.
Huh?
Keep rolling. I will handle this. The interviewee is over there.
Action.
Whose idea is it to collect old newspapers and other items from your neighbors?
It is Michael's idea to collect the old items from our neighbors. The recycling bin is 2 blocks away from where we live.
Listen carefully to the interview and compare what is said with what Sarah types on her laptop.
My neighbors are elderly, so they cannot carry these heavy items to the bin themselves.
How often do you help your neighbors?
I don't need to go to school on Saturdays, so Michael and I will knock on our neighbors' doors every Saturday.
So as you may see, we have a man interviewing another man. Okay, so that is the first part of your video. And then this woman is reporting what this man, the man who has been interviewed, it was telling. Okay, so this is kind of an example of what you are going to do on your final project. I need to see first the interview, okay? And after that, I need to see the reported speech of that. Okay, in this video is written, but in your video, you are going to be, imagine you are this woman and you are speaking, okay? This reported, I need to see it in a spoken way. Okay, so this is like an example of what you are going to do. Okay, so do you have any questions, guys, until this point? Because you are going to start working on your final project.
It is necessary to get a video.
Yeah, in your final project, you have to deliver a video, okay? In that specific project, yes, it has to be a video because it's a request from the coordination, okay?
Okay.
So yeah, I mean, when I ask you to record yourself, if necessary or if you can't, you can just share a recording. But for the final project, in that specific case, I need to see all your faces. Okay, okay?
Okay, Miss.
Yes.
Yes.
And not at the same time, but all people has to appear. Yes. Okay. So you have some options. Okay. So you have some options like imagine you are in a news show and you first present, let me stop. You first present the interview, okay? So maybe in that first part, what I'm going to see is 2 or 3 people, and then you can present another part of that TV show or a different TV show, and then I'm going to see people reporting that interview, okay?
Teacher, I have a question. Sorry. Do we have to use all the class topics? For example, in this case, is a report to speech, no?
Mm-hmm. Well, as many as possible. But as I was telling you, the main topic of this specific course is the reported speech. So that is the most important thing I have to see on the video, okay? But if you can also use topics like used to, get used to, and also what else? Every, each, one another. If you can also use those kind of expression, is going to be great, okay? But I know sometimes it's complicated for you to include everything. So it's okay, but be careful only with the reported speech, okay?
Okay.
So you are free You can decide what is going to be the dynamic into your video, but I really want to see those parts, okay? The part that someone is interviewing another person, and then another one that is reporting that interview, okay? Because I need to see the origin, what you are reporting, okay? I want to see this man saying, for example, what is your favorite animal? Oh, my favorite animal is the cat, okay? So I need to see that, the previous part, and then how you are doing the report, right? That is why I ask you specifically to show me those two parts, the interview and also the report of that interview. Oh, sorry, I messed it up. Any other question, guys? Okay. Okay, so we are going to finish a little bit earlier today because the next activity you have to do is you are going to start working on Teams. Okay? You are going to start with your final project team and what you are going to deliver, the speech of your final video. Okay? At this point, you don't need to deliver a video or a recording, only the written part, only the speech. But since in this video you are going to, oh, what's going on? Just a moment. So since in this video you are going to do two things, the interview and then the report, you have to kind of describe me what is happening. Okay? For example, this is the new shows, I don't know, you put a name. So we are interviewing this man, etc., etc. And then you write the dialogue. And then you need to describe me. Okay, this is a different date or a different section of the TV show. And this reporter is going to tell us what happened in the interview. And then you share the interview or the dialogue, okay? Am I clear with this? I mean, I want you to share your dialogue, okay? What everyone is going to say, but also a little explanation of what is happening, okay? So I can have an idea what you are going to do. If you are going to present two new shows or if you are going to present only one, I don't know. So that is why you need to describe me, okay? I'm going to check that speech. I'm going to give you feedback so you can change whenever you want. Okay? I'm going to just check the grammar and all that stuff and make some comments if necessary. But remember, after this is just like the first part. Okay? The first approach. You can change everything you want after this. But I need to start seeing how you are going to work or how is your work doing, okay? Any question, guys? Only one of you, only one member of the team has to deliver the speech, but please share all the names and also the team number, okay? No questions?
No, miss.
Okay, so in this hour, you are going to work on Teams, okay? You are going to work with your team and you are going to deliver your speech of your final project. So in that case, only one of you has to deliver it. I'm going to post it on Classroom and that's it. Let's go to Classroom and we connect again at 8 p.m. Okay?
Thank you, miss.
Okay, teacher.
Thank you, guys. See you in an hour.
Thank you, miss.
Thank you, miss.
See you, teacher.
Okay, guys, welcome back. Welcome everybody to the final session. Let's begin. More people is connecting, but let's begin so maybe we can finish earlier. Okay? Okay, I think we are almost complete. Let's practice this final part of reported speech. Okay? Let's play a game. It's like a game first, and then we go with a reading exercise. Okay? And then I'm going to need a lot of people to participate. But first of all, let's begin all together with this game. Now that to report questions, we can practice with all the situations, okay? With affirmative statements, with commands, and also with questions. So let's begin. Let's see how we did it. Okay, this is the phrase. You are a wizard, Harry. Hagrid affirmed. What is my reported phrase? A, B, or C?
Letter B.
Letter B. Good job. Do you really have the scar? Ron asked. What is the reported statement? A, B, or C? Do you really have the scar? Ron asked.
C.
Letter C.
Letter C.
Letter C.
C.
Well done. Next one. Do you want anything of the trolley, dears? Of this little car? The trolley lady asked. Do you want anything of the trolley, dears? The trolley lady
B.
asked. Says,
Letter B.
or C. I listen more. A, B, or
B.
C? B. Okay, I listen more. B, let's see. Okay, another chance. The letter C. From those who said letter C, this was the correct. Next one. Don't worry, adverted my fault. A, B, or C? Don't worry.
Letter B.
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 Letter B.
Remember, this is a command or instruction. Not to worry. Okay. Next one. Only one will die tonight. I hope no so, but that is the phrase.
B.
Only one. There's letter B. Okay.
Yes.
Good job. Okay. Only one would die that night. Next one. It's your turn now. Sirius told Harry. It's your turn now.
B.
B.
Letter B.
Letter B.
Harry, it was his turn then. Good job. And also then, okay? Now we convert it into then. Next one. I'll have butter, or the British pronunciation. What is my
B.
report statement?
B.
B. You have butter. Good job. We are almost done. Okay. Take my hand. Ask Jeannie. Take my hand.
B.
B? Okay. Okay, it was C. Ask Harry to take her hand. I'm going to explain in a minute. Only I can live forever. Okay, what is my report statement?
B.
Letter B. Good job. That only he could live forever. And the last one, the sorting hat takes your choice into account. What is my reported phrase? Harry assured. A, B, or C? Your choice into account. What is my action? Takes. Okay. So which one? A, B, or C?
C.
C.
Good job. Okay. Good job. Now let me explain a little bit that phrase. Okay. I don't remember the statement, but maybe I guess you were confused because you saw asked. Let me change the color. Okay. Yeah, I remember. I already remember the phrase. Take my hand. That was the direct speech. I don't remember. Jeannie, is that her name? Jeannie asked Harry. Okay. So what is the reported statement here? These guys, maybe you get confused because you saw asked. Okay. But this specific one is a command. Okay. Like an instruction or a request. Okay, so we have to say Jeannie asked, or maybe said, if you don't want to get confused. Okay, told Harry to take her hand. Okay. So whenever you see those phrases like an instruction, like an order that I'm giving to you, you have to remember, okay? We use the connector and then the infinitive form, okay? If I say, take my hand, connect on time, do all your homework, okay? Be on time for your exam. Those are instruction, are commands, okay? So don't get confused with that, and also with the negative situation, okay? If I say, for example, don't be late. This is my command, don't be late. How can I report this? Don't be late. Oh, she said, or she asked, she told us. What? How can I report that? Who can tell me? Don't be late.
Told us
He told us what?
that
Yeah.
not to be late.
Good job. Sometimes this is the difficult or the confusing part. Okay? But if you remember the affirmative situation, it's going to be easy for you. Okay? This is the affirmative example. Okay? Remember, in the affirmative, we have to use my connector to and then my infinitive form. What happens if it's negative? The same, only I need to add the negative word. Not to be, not to do, not to, etc., etc. Okay? If you remember, okay, the affirmative phrase, you won't have any problem with the negative one. Okay, so just be careful because maybe this is the most complicated case for you. So during your exam, please focus. If you have statements, commands, okay, orders, instructions, it's the same. All of those words, it means the same. So just remember, this is the affirmative form, and with the negative, only add not to, and that's easy. Okay? So let's go with a reading exercise, okay? Because this exercise has a lot of statements for everybody to participate. So first, I need 2 people to read, and then I need, let me see, 14 of you, I guess. Let me see. Yeah, I need 2 people You are going to read, and then I need 14 people. You are going to have one phrase for you. Do I have a volunteer, or if not, I can choose you? Do I have 2 volunteers to read? If not, I'm going to choose you. No volunteers?
Yes, me, teacher.
Me, miss.
Who says my first guy and my second lady?
Daniel.
Daniel
Maria.
and Maria. You are going to read, okay? And then I need 14 people, 14 people. Okay, you are going to have one phrase for you, only for you. No volunteers. Okay, I'm going to choose you in the order I see you here in my screen. Okay, Rodrigo Velasquez, number 1. Paula, please, number 2. Uriel, number 3. Raúl Ramón, thank you, number 4. Victor, you are my number 5. Rafael, you are my number 6. Saul, you are my number 7. Who else? Mario Alberto, number 8. Dante, you are my number 9. Jorge, number 10. Who else? Janet, number 11. Katia, please, number 12. Jesus, number 13. And who else? Mario, you already have one. Okay, Carlos, you are going to be the number 14. Carlos Navarrete, number 14. So let's begin. What we are going to do at the beginning, I need 2 people to read, okay? You are going to read the complete paragraph, okay? Let me try to move it. So 2 people you are going to read, because after that, you are going to have a minute or 2 to convert your phrase, okay? So this paragraph, first you go Daniel, and then you repeat it, Maria, please, okay? So please, Daniel, first you go ahead.
Yes, teacher. The bank robber opened the door of the bank and walked quickly forward. He pointed the gun at the cashier and said, "Stand up. Put your hands up. Don't turn round. Don't look at me. Where is the money? Walk slowly towards the safe. Act naturally. Do you have the safe combination? Take out the money. Don't press the alarm. I'm getting impatient. How long is this going to take? I have had a hard day. Hurry up."
Okay, good job. Now, Maria, please, once again.
Okay, the bank robber opened the door of the bank and walked quickly forward. He pointed the gun on the cashier and said, "Stand up, put your hands up. Don't turn around, don't look at me. What is the money? Walk slowly towards the safe. Act naturally. Do you have the safe combination? Take out the money. Don't press the alarm. I'm getting impatient. How long is this going to take? I've had a hard day. Hurry up."
Okay, good job. Well done. Thank you, both of you. Now, guys, the first thing we are going to do, remember the number I gave you. You have a minute to convert that expression, okay? Put it into reported speech. But first, any question with the vocabulary, guys? Any word you need to clarify? No questions? Okay, so you have 1 or 2 minutes, no more than that. So the persons that I gave a number to, please work on that. You are going to give me the answer in 2 minutes. So let's go. And the rest of you, you are going to have also your chance to participate. Don't worry. So just 2 minutes so we can start. So 1 more minute and I'm going to ask you. All right, we can start. So let me stop sharing this. I'm going to put it into a different document so I can zoom it. Just give me a second, please. Okay, now let me share my screen so we can write better. Okay, so please, number 1, Rodrigo. Okay, Rodrigo, help me to read this little paragraph, please.
Yes. The bank robber that left the bank 15 minutes later. The cashier reports what the robber had said at the police station. Imagine you are the cashier. Report what the robber said using. He told me, he asked.
Okay, and then number 1.
He told me to put my hands up.
He told me to stand up.
Okay. The one.
Mm-hmm.
Stand up. He told me to stand up.
Okay, thank you. This was the easy one. Thank you so much. Let's go with the number 2. Paula, please help me with the number 2.
He told me to put my hands up.
Well done. Okay. He told me to put my hands up. Good job. Next one. Uriel, please. Number 3.
He told me not to turn around.
Very good. Okay, this is now the negative statement. Good job. Also, we can say told me or also ask me. Okay. Ask is make a question, yes, but also is to request something. Okay, so in this case, the robber is giving an instruction, so I can also use the verb ask. Okay, good job. Number 4, Raul, please. Oh, good job. Excellent. Number 5, Victor, go for it.
He asked me, where is the money?
Okay. Thank you. Guys, do you have any different idea?
Where was?
Yes. Only this little detail. Oh, where was the money? Okay. The rest of it is correct. Good job. Let's go with the number 6. Rafael, please, number 6.
He told me walk slowly towards the safe.
Yes.
Okay, he told me to walk slowly toward the safe. Is this your complete answer?
Yes.
Word we are missing. What do you think, guys?
He told me to walk.
Yes.
To walk.
We are missing. Okay.
To walk.
Walk slowly towards the safe. Okay. So that the safe is that box when you keep the money.
Naturally. He told me to.
Okay, good job. Let's go number 7. Saul, go for it.
He told me to act naturally. Naturally.
Naturally. Good job.
Naturally.
Very good.
Naturally.
Number 8, Mario, please, number 8.
Yes, teacher. He asked me if I had the safe combination.
If I have or have?
Have? If I have?
Have?
The safe combination.
Okay. Good job. Okay, do you have the same combination? If I had. Well done. Number 9, Dante, please.
Yes, teacher. He told me to take out the money.
Okay.
He told me.
He told, sorry. He told me to take out the money. Very good. Well done. Let's go really quick. Number 10, Jorge, this is yours.
Yes, I have a question. Can you, we can use told me or I said, or I will, he say me?
In that case, omit the me. We can say told me or he just said.
Okay.
Okay, because with the verb tell, we have to say the person immediately after that. He told me, he told you, he told the police. And with the verb said, we can omit it, okay? Or we have to say, he said to me, okay?
Okay.
If we want to mention the person, that way.
Okay. He said to me, not press the alarm. Press the alarm.
What's going on? No. Press the alarm. This way?
Yes.
Okay, super close. What are we missing? Only one tiny word. Not. He said to me, it's fine. Not what?
Not to?
Yes, very good.
Okay.
Not to press.
I'm sorry.
Alarm. It's okay, don't worry. That is why we are practicing, okay? Good job. Let's go really quick. Number 11. Janet, please go for it.
He told me he's getting impatient.
Sorry, can you repeat it, please?
He was getting impatient.
Impatient, okay.
Impatient.
Okay, good job. Very good. Okay, he told me he was getting impatient. Excellent. Now, number 12, Katia, please. This is
Yes.
your.
He asked me how long that will last.
That will last. How long this is going to take? Also, yes, is correct.
Or that long. Or solo he asked me
How long? All okay. Let me put this. He asked me how long that was going to take. Okay, so let me show you this, guys. This one is correct, okay, because if we are keeping the sense of the phrase, okay, the meaning is the same, only with different words, okay. That is correct. I just recommend you to keep the same words during your exam, okay. At this moment, your answer is correct, so I have it. But only during your exam, I recommend you to keep the same words, okay? Just to be safer, just to be sure that the machine is going to have it as a correct answer, okay? He asked me how long this we converted into that was going to take. Only that. But as I told you, the final objective is that we communicate and your answer is correct, okay? Because even with different words, the meaning is just the same, all right? Good job. Let's go really quick with the number 13. Jesus, please help me with the number 13.
Yes. He told me he had a hard day.
He told me to what?
He had a hard day.
This way? Remember, if I'm not catching a word correctly, you can put it on the chat, okay? Is this your answer? Yes, no? Okay, I've had a hard day. He told me, sorry, I think here it was me. This is my mistake. He told me what? Any different idea? Let me omit the contraction here. I have had a hard, when I have had, that is a contraction, okay? I have had a hard day. What are we missing? Only one word. Let me put it right.
He had been.
He had been.
A hard day.
A hard day. Okay, close, very close. This is present perfect. Oh, just a second. Just a moment, please. This is present perfect, okay? My verb is have, okay? Now, how can I say that in past perfect? Remember, present perfect, we convert it into past perfect. What is my past perfect here? I have had. Now, in past perfect, yeah, it's like a tongue twister, but this is my past perfect. I had had. If you don't want to sound that weird, I'd had. Okay? Why? Because in this sense, my first had is my auxiliary to create my past perfect. Okay? And this is my verb in past participle. It's like a tongue twister, yes, but this is my past perfect. Okay? I have had a hard day. So my complete phrase. Yes, that one. I have had a hard day. Okay. Or with the contraction, I'd had a hard day. Okay. Very good. Last one, please, Carlos. We finish with you.
He told me to hurry up.
He told me to hurry up. Okay. Good job. Any question, guys, until this point? No questions? Okay, so we have 7 minutes. I want to do a small practice with you because I want you to face the real English, okay? We are going to listen a couple of phrases said by kids, okay? If you think that understanding a native speaker it was difficult, listening to a kid is even more difficult, okay? So we are going to listen a couple of short phrases and then we are going to do that phrase in reported speech all together because I don't want you to be stressed. So we are going to do it all together. Okay, so first we are going to see the first girl is example. And then we are going to work with the others. Let me see if I'm in the correct one. Okay, so here we go.
I, McKenna,
Promise,
Daddy,
that I will not
that I will not,
have any boyfriends,
that I will not have any,
have any boyfriends. Say it. Say, I will not have any boyfriends.
I just want to look at them though.
Okay, so this is the example. Okay, as you see here at the bottom of the screen, you see you are going to see a black square with the transcription. Okay, so you are going to have help. Okay, this is the example. The direct speech, the little girl said, I just want to look at them. So now the reported speech, she said she just wanted to look at them. This is what we are going to do with like 3 exercises, okay? Like 3 kids. So I'm going to ask randomly. If not, everybody, you can help. Here we go.
Charlie bit me.
Okay, my reported speech is, this is super easy. Charlie bit me. The boy said, what? Charlie bit me. What is my reported speech? Just a tip. My present tense is bite. This is in present, bite.
Charlie had bitten.
Charlie had beaten, or also beat is correct, beaten him. Okay, this one is British English and this is the past participle in American English, okay? So this is present, bite. This is simple past, beat me. And the past participle, beaten or beat. Good job. Let's continue.
It's not good for me. It's good for my friend. I don't go there anymore because it's not fun for me. I don't want to go there. It's not fun for me at all. It's from my friend, not for me.
That was completely difficult, right? But here we have the phrase, I don't want to go to school because it's not fun for me. Now, what is my reported speech? She said, she didn't what? Want to go to school because it what? Wasn't. Let me change my color. Yeah, it wasn't fun. Fun for her. Okay. The other thing, she didn't want to go to school because it wasn't fun for her, etc., etc. Okay. Good job. Let me tell you this really quick. What is the difference between fun and funny? Do you know? No, don't worry. We can use fun when you are enjoying an activity, okay? And funny is something that makes you laugh, okay? For example, my friend is super funny. He told me a lot of jokes, so we are laughing all the time, okay? That is funny. But a different example, I went with my friend to a comedy show. It was super fun. Okay, it was a great activity. Okay, that is the difference between fun and funny. Okay, guys, we have less than a minute. Please help me to join really quick. I take attendance and give you a couple of instructions, and we can leave. Okay, help me to join really quick.
Recording.
Let's just wait some seconds. Okay, so remember, guys, on Monday you have your midterm exam, okay? We connect at 6 to have the final review, and then at 7:30 you can start your exam, okay? You already have in classroom your writing. You have until Sunday at 9 at 8 p.m. to deliver your writing, okay? So I can have enough time to check it during the morning next Monday. Okay, remember, during your exam, you just copy and paste your writing. Okay, your writing is going to be graded by the time you start your exam. So if you